Guys, it's Penguin Explosions here. Just touching base with you, recording this video because it's the 5th of July right now, and I wrapped up my first Full Sail course in the game art degree online at the end of last month. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of give you guys a rundown of what that course was like. It's my very first course with Full Sail, and so just want to let you know how it went. Just to let you guys know, I went ahead and started 3D animation software like the Maya and stuff. I started tutorials for that. We won't get into 3D software until the 4th month of school, but I figured I might as well get started in it because probably a good number of people coming into the program already have experience with game design and the 3D software already, so I kind of wanted to give myself a boost and learn a little bit in addition to what I'd be learning in school. I got a paid subscription at digitaltutors.com, which I would suggest doing if you're looking for, to kind of augment your education at Full Sail with extra 3D software experience. Kind of feels like maybe it can give me a little bit of an edge that will ultimately help me in the long run. So anyway, for my first course I had English composition. The course load was surprisingly light. I actually was so kind of shocked at how little time I had to spend each week on the course that I called the my admissions rep. I was like, this is not much work. I'm not complaining, but it's how it's supposed to be. This is how the whole program's going to be. And he said, once I get deeper into the program, into the core of the program, like doing the actual game art and game design, that it will be more like 25 to 35 hours of work in a week, which I look forward to that. I want to keep busy. I would like to keep busy. So I will look forward to actually starting the art, which right now I just started history of art history. But I do look forward to actually starting, using my artwork in the course as part of the coursework and having more to do. So anyway, the English composition, there were basically a couple intro assignments on like professionalism, plagiarism, a little bit on the APA format, which is the format that you write your essays in and everything. I was unfamiliar with the APA format. It was different than what I had used in high school. It was very specific. In the ebook textbook, they give you the rundown of how to do the APA format kind of in detail, so you shouldn't have too much of a problem as long as you read the ebook about that. I don't know. There were also a couple writing assignments as well. There was the discussion board, which some of the discussion board assignments were more like opportunities to engage your classmates and ask questions to the teacher. Those were not weighted. It was just kind of discussion boards that were open and available if you needed them. It was nice to introduce yourself, even though I didn't, over the course of the month I didn't really get to know any of my classmates really well, and you have different classmates every month mostly, but it was still a nice opportunity to be able to kind of say, hey, a little bit about myself. There were discussion board assignments that were weighted where you would have a topic that you have to write about. Some of it required a little bit of research on your part, like somebody in the industry that you find inspiring and how they motivate you to, fulfill your role when you eventually are employed and through school and everything. There were also writing assignments on the discussion boards where you had to analyze, like, for example, the movie Psycho, the original movie poster and the re-release movie poster, how the differences in the posters reflected differences in the cultures at the different times, like between the 40-50 year difference between when the two came out and everything. So it's just kind of like some kind of pop culture. They try to keep the assignments relevant, I think, to the entertainment industry and pop culture and everything like that. It's very much what you're writing about has to do with what you're eventually going to be employed in, in terms of the entertainment industry. So that was kind of fun. It's nice because it feels relevant. It feels like it's what I'm interested in anyway. So there was also some writing assignments. One of the very first assignments was writing a professional grade email to your teacher, like as an introduction. Just practice communicating in a professional manner because that will be important. There were writing assignments on, I had to write an essay on my techniques that I use when I'm writing, my brainstorming techniques, how much time I allot for writing. So there was an essay on that. There were 3 essays. That essay, there was an essay on like evaluating a movie. You have to give 3 criteria that you're going to evaluate the movie on, and basically evaluate it based on those criteria. From try to keep it objective. You know, don't just say I like this movie because I like this movie and that makes it good. You know, why? What makes it good? How is it good? How could it be better? You know, there was also another paper that I had to write that was a proposal. That's just what the name of it was. It was basically finding a problem of some sort that's in either the entertainment industry at large or your specific industry that you plan on going into. I chose the fact that, well, it's mostly men employed in the video game industry, and not just that, but there's like a $15,000 a year salary difference between men and women. You know, men being paid more in the industry than women were. So I had to come up with a proposal of something to apparently help or somehow solve that problem. And you had to keep audience in mind, like who are you writing to, who are you making this proposal to. Keep that in mind. Try to make it appealing without sounding like you're begging or pushing too hard. So, you know, that was the writing assignments were alright. They were pretty fun. I do enjoy writing anyway. So, but the topics were pretty fun to do. We also had to do 2 revisions. We had to revise 2 of the essays. I had to revise my proposal paper. It's just like kind of like the final in the course to see what you've learned and how well you're able to revise. So I had to revise my proposal paper and my movie evaluation paper. The online system it's alright. I find it efficient. It's effective. It's easy to navigate. It's you know, it took me a little while to figure out how to get the feedback on my writing, and apparently, you know, when you go to your grades page online, you click on your grade. The teacher has provided a written breakdown of your grade, you know, based on the criteria that she used to grade it and what you scored in each area and how it added up to your final grade. She also gives tips on there and her thoughts about the writing, and sometimes she would do, you know, she'd have, what was it, like, audio feedback or whatever. You'd click on a link and it'd take you to this little page. It'd be a little presentation. She had you'd see her screen with your paper up, and she'd be speaking and highlighting different sections of it and telling you what she thought needed to be changed, what she thought you did well, what she thought, you know, you needed to work on. So that's how that worked, and that I especially based my revisions a lot on that, and it helped me learn more about my own writing. I did pretty well. I got an A in the course by the end of the course. It wasn't a hard course as long as you know some of the basics of writing and the mechanics of writing and everything. It wasn't too demanding of a course. So for anybody looking to start Full Sail, I am enjoying it. No regrets so far whatsoever. I'm looking forward to, right now, art history starting, and after that will be, I think, fundamentals of art. We'll actually begin producing art more for assignments. So I'm looking forward to the next couple months here once the Full Sail really starts picking up. So yeah, I just wanted to give a kind of a little review of the course so far in Full Sail so far. So leave me comments if you have questions. Ask me questions. I'll be happy to answer them. Alright, well, thank you for watching my video. Bye.